cool ride through here. Check out this old coal burning engine here. Super old locomotive. Not sure how old these are. Where does this go? Let's see. Hey, what's up, riders? In this video, I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the Purple Panda lapel microphone. And I'm also going to compare it to the existing microphone that I've been using, which is simply called a Sony business microphone on Amazon. Okay, so let's see what you get in the box. We got a user guide, support manual. Looks like everything comes in a nice felt pouch. There's nothing else in the box, so we can go ahead and close this. Alright, so let's see what we get in here. Is that it? Alright. This bag is empty. Let's set these cords aside here. Some baggies. Alright, so first this looks like just an extension. Very nice to include that. In case you want to record something that's farther away than, say, a foot or two, which is like the standard microphone cable for something like this, especially lapel cables. Next, we have a mini USB to 3.5mm jack adapter. Pair, be quiet. I wish this was at least micro USB or USB-C would be even better, but unfortunately you're getting something that's pretty much outdated here at this point, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Next, we have an adapter that takes you down from 3 black rings on your 3.5mm jack down to 2, because some devices work with one and some work with the other. As you can see, the microphone itself has 3 black rings on the jack, and then the adapter has 2. I suspect that I need to use this adapter for my camera, but I'll find out here shortly. I'm going to do a sound test. Alright, so we have an extra lapel clip, or an extra clip in case you want to, I guess, clip this down onto your shirt further down than your neck. This is probably what I'm excited about the most. A lot of the reviews in Amazon said that this was worth the price of the device alone. I believe this is called an air muff or a wind muff, but essentially you just slide the microphone into that hole there. It's some elastic. And once it's in there, this is supposed to pretty much eliminate wind noise. Hopefully outside of a helmet, but it should definitely take care of some of the wind noise that's been getting inside of my helmet with the current microphone. And then we have the microphone itself. This looks like probably a 2-foot cord. Again, 3 rings on the jack. It's got a really strong clip, and it comes pre-installed with a foam muff that should really help with wind noise, even if you don't have the wind muff on. Okay, so next we're going to do a sound comparison to see how this sounds compared to the Sony business microphone and no microphone at all, which is what we're recording on now. Okay, this is the stock microphone in the DJI Osmo Action camera. This is the Sony business mic that we're listening to now. Again, this is the Sony business mic that we're listening to now. This is the Purple Panda microphone without the included wind muff. Again, this is the Purple Panda microphone without the included wind muff. And now this is the Purple Panda microphone with the included wind muff. Again, this is the Purple Panda microphone with the included wind muff. So after going back and listening to those 4 sound bits, the Sony microphone is by far the worst in my opinion. It sounds very tinny in comparison to the others. And as you've heard in some of my other videos, it does not do well with wind at all, even though the Amazon listing stated that it would. Some of the reviews stated that it would. And I tried placing it in different parts of my helmet to avoid the wind, but no matter what, it still was getting in there and it was pretty annoying, which is what led me to check out this Purple Panda microphone here. I'm actually finishing the rest of this video with the Purple Panda and the wind muff, mainly with the wind muff because I'm afraid to tear or damage the elastic on that little ring. So I'm just gonna keep it on. So some of my observations from the 4 sound bits. Again, the Sony microphone was by far the worst in my opinion. In second place, the camera by itself with no microphone sounds pretty good in a setting like this where there's no wind, no ambient sounds behind me or around me. I think it sounded fantastic, but as you've seen in some of the videos, once some wind starts hitting it, it sounds pretty terrible to the point where my voice is completely inaudible. In third place was the microphone with the wind muff on, and then in first place is the Purple Panda microphone with the wind muff off. I definitely heard a difference in the clarity and the volume with the wind muff off compared to on, but again, I don't want to damage the wind muff, and I'm going to be using this primarily for riding, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on and get used to it. Once I try an outside test, which is what I'm going to do next, I'm going to try it with the microphone on my neck. I'm going to try it with the microphone inside of my helmet near my mouth, and then I'm going to try it with the microphone tucked into the side of the helmet near my ear and see what gives me better sound and wind elimination. So I did end up having to use the adapter from the 3 rings down to 2. I tried recording the video with no adapter and there was absolutely no sound, and it wasn't fully clicking into the camera, or the camera adapter rather. So that's maybe the only downside to the microphone so far, is that you got to use that adapter. But once you click it together, it's very, very secure, so there shouldn't be any issues with it. So without further ado, let's go outside. All right, so now we're outside. Thankfully, I only had to wait a day because today's super windy. It's supposed to rain here in a couple hours. I went out riding earlier and it was super duper windy. And spoiler alert, I used the Purple Panda microphone with the wind muff on that earlier ride, and I couldn't even hear myself talking while I was recording. But when I went back to listen to it, man, there was no wind noise. So spoiler alert, like, this wins, the Purple Panda wins, but for the sake of seeing the comparison and hearing such a big difference for something that just costs a few more dollars than the Sony microphone I've been using. Okay, so we're at the top of this hill here. It's windy. Every time I go down this hill, even when it's not windy, the wind noise is really, really loud for some reason. So today's perfect and this hill is perfect. So first, I'm gonna go down with no microphone plugged in at all. So on this run here, all you're gonna hear is the Osmo Action camera microphone by itself. And I'll talk through this so you can hear it. I'll talk through this so you can hear it from Facebook. So I think you'll hear it hot. Glad I cleaned the brakes off because they're not speaking anymore. That's great. All right, turn around, go back to the top, and then we'll try out the Sony microphone. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but I'm going to keep talking for the sake of the comparison. How can you hear me? Am I loud enough? Am I clear? All you're hearing is wind. That's pretty cool. That's the good job. Okay, so before I go down this run with the Sony microphone, which I'm on now, I just wanted to say I've been running this microphone tucked in behind my ear in the helmet to avoid the wind noise, and the wind noise still been coming through. I've noticed yesterday with the Purple Panda, even with the microphone clipped right below my mouth, where wind is coming in, it didn't pick any up, but my voice was really, really loud. So for the sake of fair comparison, I'm clipping both of them to my lapel, which is where they're supposed to go. On the ride over here, I had the Purple Panda clipped to my lapel. I've got the Sony mic clipped to my lapel now. And once I do my third run with the Purple Panda, I'll make sure that I clip it in the lapel as well. So I decided I'm not gonna do a run without the wind muff with the Purple Panda, considering that if you get this microphone for moto vlogging or e-bike vlogging, you're gonna use the wind muff. So I see no point in making a run without the wind muff. Okay, so we're gonna go down now with the Sony microphone. Again, this is called the Sony Business Microphone. This is a $33 microphone on Amazon, and the Purple Panda is 40 bucks. And let's see how this sounds. Again, it's tucked into my lapel right inside my sweater. Let's see how it sounds. All right, so the wind's already picking up. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. I'm talking at normal volume. I'm loving how these brakes sound and feel now just from wiping them off with alcohol. Like, man, I just was avoiding that. Well, not avoiding it. I guess I was neglecting the bike in regards to that. So sorry, bike. You definitely sound much, much better with clean rotors. It's not making the squeaking noise at all now. Probably a good idea to clean them off after every long run, every long ride. So yeah, it's pretty loud. It's windy on my side. Not sure how it's coming through on the other end, but we'll check it here shortly all together. All right, we're back. Purple Panda's plugged in. Wind muff is on. Let's go down and see what it sounds like. So, windy, loud. On my end, it's super loud. Talking normal volume. Loving how these brakes sound. Or should I say don't sound anymore because they're not squeaking now. So that's pretty nice. They were getting really, really annoying. All right, so let's go back up. And see what it sounds like. I'm glad it's windy today. I didn't have to wait too long to finish this video. I was eager to see how this comparison turns out as far as on the video, how it all comes through. Like, I know just from me listening back to the video I made yesterday, which I haven't posted yet, this microphone is superior. And if it's just the wind muff, then the wind muff, just like they said in the reviews, it's worth the price alone. This is where I do the sound test. I just go down this hill and record my voice while I'm flying down it because it gets really windy on this hill for some reason. So let's see how it sounds. All right, we're doing a sound test of the Purple Panda microphone. Going down this steep ass hill. Hopefully I can be heard. Hopefully I'm not too loud either because the microphone is near my mouth. But in this test, I have the microphone right underneath my chin outside of the helmet. So the wind puff is free. I believe it's picking up my voice pretty clearly. I don't think it's picking up much wind, but I'm definitely hearing wind. That could be the winner. But yeah, I had the microphone. Yesterday I had the Purple Panda clipped right below my mouth on the chin guard. The little nylon chin guard that's inside of the helmet. Man, it's really windy now. It's super windy. And it didn't pick up any wind noise, which is great because the vents for the helmet are right there. That's impressive alone, but my voice was so loud that sometimes it was nearly distorted, or it was distorted a bit. So now I just have it in my lapel, which is where it's designed to go. So I went on a ride earlier to Aldi. It sounded fantastic. Really, really impressed. I'm so glad that I finally solved this issue with the wind noise. It's not something you can really avoid and something that goes this fast. And the fact that I can go riding with my bicycle helmet and not have to wear this full face helmet is just icing on top. Because on really hot days, I'm not really trying to wear this helmet. I'm just gonna do a ride around the block, go home, finish this up. Check out this old coal burning engine here. Super old locomotive. I'm not sure how old these are. Where does this go? Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that was there. This area is full of surprises, full of trails, man, honestly. So staying with the theme of the video, it's been really windy while I've been riding around these trains. How's it sound? What do you guys think? Have you tried any other lapel mics or mics intended for something like this that you think may be better? I'd be interested to try them if you want to leave the link or name down in the comments. Like, it's crazy how I didn't come across this one when I was looking for a microphone. Because I literally Googled best microphone for moto vlogging, and for some reason the list that I read, the comparison I read, gave the Sony microphone some good reviews, and the Amazon reviews said that it was good with wind. But that is not the case in my findings. So, you guys, as you guys have heard, that microphone is not good for the wind. I tried wrapping it in cotton, I tried wrapping it in foam, chucking it in different places on my mic, and yeah, it's intended for what the name is. So that was probably the first red flag there. Business mic. So thankfully I can return it. Amazon is allowing returns up until January 31st. So I've already got the label set to return that one, but I held on to it for this comparison. The other day I Googled again and I came across a different list, and it compared a couple microphones, this one and another one. I can't remember what the other one was called, but this one included the wind muff, and that really interested me. So I went with this one. I think it sounds fantastic. This is the first time I've tried it with this helmet in my lapel, so I'm curious how that sounds. But if this is the one, aka the one, then I'm really glad I don't have to worry about my audio anymore, and I can just focus on the funner stuff. Dumpster is looking gross. Alright folks, it's not dark, it's not late, but it's time to go. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. Rusty's probably pissed that I left again with the bike and not with him. So until next time, take care of each other. Peace.